Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I hope you'll stick around to see our homeschool journey. My name is Jamie. I'm a homeschool mama of 3 boys. They are aged 7, 6, and 15 months old. They are currently in 2nd grade, 1st grade, and then I'm starting tot school with my 15-month-old. You can see a video for that. I'll link it down below for our first week in tot school. I'm a former public school educator. I taught grades kindergarten, 2nd, and 3rd before I decided to stay home and homeschool my guys. In today's video, I want to share with you our read alouds for the month of July. In July, we have the holiday 4th of July, which I will have some read alouds for. And we're also starting back our school year in the middle of July. So some of the books you'll see in this video are from my curriculum. They're read alouds for the curriculum or whatever we're studying for that month. This book will be in my read aloud bin for pretty much the entire year because it is part of my nature curriculum, and I just read a few poems a week to my children. And I have went and flipped through this book in my nature curriculum video, which I can leave linked below. This book will also be in my read aloud basket for the majority of the school year because, again, it is a book for my nature study next year, and it also will be just a few pages every week. This book is the art book. It goes with my art curriculum that I use, and I just read about 4 pages to my kids every week. This book is in here because of 4th of July. After 4th of July, it will come out. It's just a little read aloud book. This book is The Poetry of Us. It talks about places in the United States, and this one will be in my read aloud bin for the whole entire year because I'm going to be using it as a supplement with my geography curriculum. This is just a 4th of July read aloud, Celebrating Freedom. Another 4th of July read aloud is Sweet Land of Liberty. America the Beautiful is another July read aloud. Inside the Magic School Bus Inside the Human Body. This will go along with our science curriculum. So I just added this one in. The Little Mount Olympus Basketball will go along with my ancient history curriculum, so I added this little read aloud in, and it's just a little read aloud. Heroes of Environment goes with my nature curriculum, and I just read a chapter to them about once every week. Sometimes it's once every 2 or 3 weeks. Inside Your Outside, All About the Human Body, again goes with our science curriculum. Me and My Amazing Body is a read aloud that goes with my science curriculum. If You Lived in Colonial Times, this goes with my geography curriculum. What is the Statue of Liberty? I'm actually going to start this book with the kids probably this week. It does go with the 4th of July, but it also goes with my geography curriculum. We do study the Statue of Liberty. F is for Flag is for 4th of July. I added in Who Was Betsy Ross. This one goes with 4th of July and for our geography curriculum. Where is the White House goes with my geography curriculum. Tales from the Odyssey goes with my history curriculum, and it has like so many pages you're supposed to read every day. So I'll just continue to read this to them until we're finished with it. The Tarantula in My Purse is part of my nature curriculum. It's little stories about pets and animals, and we read a chapter a week, or it might be a chapter every 2 weeks. America the Beautiful is a little read aloud for 4th of July. Then I have our Adventure Bible Book of Devotions, and I read this with them every day until it's finished. And then this is They Did What? 50 Impressive Kids and Amazing and True Stories. And this is just about kids who do some really cool stuff, and I just kind of pick one and I read it to them. About once a week I'll pick one and read it to them. That is all the books that go in my bin for my July read alouds. Now that you've seen all my read alouds, I kind of wanted to share with you how I utilize these and use these in my everyday homeschool routine. So I like to read to my kids in the morning while they're eating breakfast. I read to them a lot in the afternoons when they're eating lunch. And then they also like to be read to while my youngest son is taking a nap for like 10-15 minutes. And then I also like to read to them at night before they go to bed. And we often just pull these books and I'll read these books to them. And I'm gonna kind of give you an example. I like to read these in the morning time while they're eating their breakfast, and sometimes I read for 5 minutes, sometimes I read for 10. It really depends on how much they ask for me to read to them. At nighttime, I like to just read stories to them, so I'll pick out either like a chapter book like this, or I'll pick out some of these small read alouds and I'll read these to them during at bedtime, before bed. I also read to them during that time of the curriculum. So if we're studying geography, then I might, for that day, I might just read a chapter out of the book, or I might read to them a chapter while they're coloring the sheet or doing whatever they're doing for that curriculum. For lunch, again, I sometimes will read just a story to them, or at lunch a lot of times I'll throw in their nature, because right after lunch we go outside, and that seems like a perfect time to do a lot of the nature things if I'm reading to them in this book or one of the other nature read alouds. And then I'll say, well, when we're outside today, see if you can find a centipede. While we're outside today, see how many mammals you can see. And I try to tie that in, because we normally do go outside right after lunch. And during their quiet time, I'll just pick some and read to them whatever they choose. Don't think I read these every day. I do not read every one of these books to them. I kind of put it on a loop. So like Monday, I would read a chapter out of here, and then Tuesday I might read part of this book. Wednesday we might read this book. And some of these books are small and they're just little read alouds. So as soon as it's read, I take it out of our morning basket book. I take the book out of our morning basket. So some of these books will be interchanging very quickly. Some of the books will stay in there until they're complete. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If there's a specific book that you would like to see a flip through to, if you leave the comments down below, I can do a flip through of that book. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you'll kind of see some more activities and more information about these books. Hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe to my channel to see more homeschool videos, and thanks for watching.